Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. First off, I just want to say I'm so sorry for re-uploading videos these past couple of weeks. I lost all my data and my laptop that I used to edit completely broke down. Oh, talk about a nightmare, right? But hey, we keep it moving and we're back at it. I've got some amazing mods to share with you all today that'll add so much realism to your game. I really hope you guys enjoy them. Big shout out and credits to all the mod creators out there. You guys seriously rock. Right, let's get into the video. Okay, so one mod I have to tell you about is the Realistic Birth mod by Pandasama. Honestly, it's so good, it could totally be its own expansion pack or stuff pack. There's just so much packed into it. Instead of that weird little science machine delivering your baby, you actually have an obstetrician who does it for you. And you get to choose between a home birth or a hospital birth, which is such a cool touch. Plus, there are features like having a pregnancy scan, going to nursing school, dealing with premature labor, and even hosting a gender reveal event, along with all the realistic moodlets that come with it. Oh, and did I mention it's completely free? Crazy, right? So yeah, I highly recommend this mod, especially if you're into family gameplay or love doing challenges. All right, let's talk about the Woohoo Wellness and Pregnancy Overhaul mod, because this thing takes Sims relationships to a whole new level. If you're tired of the same old predictable woohoo and baby system, this mod is gonna blow your mind. It adds so much realism and drama to your Sims' love lives. For starters, your Sims now have actual preferences for having kids. Like, not every Sim is thrilled about getting pregnant. They can feel excited, anxious, or even downright unhappy, which makes the storytelling way more interesting. Plus, there are new options for family planning, like birth control and fertility treatments. You can even experience realistic pregnancy complications or make your Sims go to counseling if their relationship is struggling. Oh, and let's not forget about cheating scandals. This mod brings in paternity tests, breakups, and a whole lot of tea if your Sims are messy. It's honestly perfect if you want to shake up your gameplay and bring some chaos or heartfelt moments into your Sims' lives. It's a must-have for anyone who loves storytelling. Let me tell you, the travel mod by A Deep Indigo totally changes the way your Sims travel, and I'm obsessed. With this mod, you can't just teleport your Sims to a new location anymore. Nope. Now they actually need a car, a bus pass, or even a plane ticket to get where they're going. It adds this layer of realism that just makes the game so much more immersive. For example, my Sim wanted to visit a new town, but she didn't own a car, so I had to grab her a bus pass first. The whole process felt so real. You can also get plane tickets for longer trips or use your own car if you've got one. It's not just about getting there either. There's travel insurance, packing bags, and even the chance of delays or jet lag if you're going far. It makes planning a trip feel like an actual adventure instead of just clicking a button and instantly arriving. If you're someone who loves storytelling and adding depth to your Sims' lives, this mod is such a fun way to make traveling feel way more realistic. Okay, so this is one of those mods I didn't think I needed until I had way too many toddlers running around, making a mess and stressing me out. It's the preschool mod by Kawaii Staki. If you're playing a challenge where you're constantly popping out babies or just have multiple toddlers at once, this mod is a lifesaver. Basically, it lets you enroll your little Sims in preschool, where they'll be out of the house for a few hours, giving you and your adult Sims a much needed break. But it's not just free daycare. While they're at preschool, they actually build skills like communication, thinking, and movement. So when they come home, they're not just less of a handful, they're smarter too. If you like aging up your Sims with their skills maxed or at least decently high, this mod makes it so much easier. No more struggling to juggle potty training, flashcards, and tantrums all at once. Whether you're playing a 100 baby challenge or just want to keep your sanity, this is a must-have mod. If you're like me and have been hearing about all the bugs with the Lovestruck mod, let me put you onto the Meet and Mingle dating app mod instead. It's such a great alternative. Lovestruck might have been fun when it worked, but Meet and Mingle is way more stable and honestly just as good, if not better. It adds a fully functional dating app where your Sims can swipe for love, go on blind dates, or even just find a hookup if that's what they're in the mood for. It's super easy to use and adds so much realism to the game without the hassle of glitches. My Sim tried it out and had way too much fun swiping through profiles and meeting new people. The chemistry system is built in, so some dates are amazing while others not so much, which is totally relatable, let's be real. It's perfect if you want to mix things up without dealing with the buggy mess that Lovestruck has become. Honestly, this mod is a must try if you want your Sims to find love or drama. Okay, let's talk about a mod that completely changes the way money works in The Sims 4, the S&B Bills app. If you've ever felt like paying bills in the game is way too basic, this mod fixes that by adding a full financial system. Your Sims now have separate accounts, direct deposit options, and actual budgeting to worry about. It's not just, oh, here's your bill, pay it, or the power gets cut off. Nope. Now you have different expenses like water, power, internet, and even loans. If you love drama in your Sims game, the S&B Bills app is about to be your new best friend, especially when it comes to child support. Imagine this, your Sim has multiple baby daddies or mamas, and instead of just pretending they're helping out financially, they actually have to pay up. With this mod, child support payments get automatically deducted from the non-custodial parent's account and sent straight to your Sim. And let me tell you, if you play your cards right, this can turn into a serious money-making strategy. Some Simmers use this mod to get rich off child support alone. I'm talking multiple kids, multiple payments, and suddenly your struggling single mom is living in a mansion. It adds so much fun and chaos to the game because now you can strategically date or trap the richest Sims in town and secure the bag. Whether you're playing for realism or just want a little extra drama, this mod is an absolute must-have. Okay, so let's talk about the basemental mod. It's actually pretty wild, but let me explain how it works. This mod lets you bring a whole new level of realism to your Sims' lives by adding things like smoking, drinking, and even some other activities you can choose to explore. You can have your Sims join a group like a social circle that's into smoking, or use herbal remedies in a more realistic way, or even go as far as selling it if you're into that. You can also change the season, weather, and even get your Sims to grow and harvest plants. I know it sounds pretty intense, but for me, I'm really vanilla with it. I just use it for things like smoking, to make the whole experience feel more grounded. What I love about this mod is that it brings depth to family gameplay. If you're looking for a bit more real-life drama in your Sims world, this is a way to do it. You can even get your Sim to become addicted to substances, but you'll have to manage things like rehab or withdrawals if you go down that route. There are consequences, like your Sim could get caught up in legal trouble, which makes it a lot more interesting. But again, I mostly stick to the more chill aspects, just adding some realism like Sims casually smoking, and keeping it low key. You can also set up businesses or get into the trade, but it's really up to how you want to play. It's definitely one of those mods that adds a lot of variety. And even though it's not for everyone, it's pretty cool if you're into family dynamics or want a more grown-up Sims experience. Let me tell you about the Healthcare Redux mod by A Deep Indigo because it's honestly a must-have if you want more realism in The Sims 4. So my Sim woke up feeling awful. She was coughing, sneezing, and looking like she'd been hit by a truck. Thanks to this mod, I couldn't just ignore it. I had to send her to the doctor. The mod lets you schedule appointments, check symptoms on a health portal, and even deal with real-life illnesses like the flu, allergies, or even chronic conditions. My sim ended up getting diagnosed with the flu, so the doctor gave her some meds and I sent her home to rest. A couple of days later, she was back to her old self. What I love about this mod is all the little details. You can pick up medicine, get vaccines, and even deal with emergencies if your sim gets really sick. It adds such a fun, realistic layer to the game, and honestly, it made me feel like I was taking care of a real person. If you're looking for a way to make your Sims feel more alive, this mod is definitely worth checking out. Okay, you guys, I'm going to leave it at that. If you made it to the end of the video, I freaking love you. Honestly, your support means the world to me, and I absolutely love making videos for you all. It totally sucks that my laptop broke because I had so many mods ready to go for you, but I hope you know I appreciate every single one of you so much. Make sure to check out the description box below for all the mod links and more info. Feel free to share and like if you want, it really helps out. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.